guys, I'm Aaron Norris. This is my 2016 Dodge Challenger Hellcat, codenamed Gunship. It's 100% stock. Only thing that I've done is changed out tires and upgraded brake pads, because you don't really need to upgrade your brakes at all because of the 6-piston Brimbos up front, 4-piston out back. It's a 707 horsepower at the crank. Claimed horsepower, I should say, because there's a gauge on the inside that shows that it goes up to about 750. At least the gauge does. So this is a 2.4 liter supercharger sitting on a 6.2 liter Hemi V8. This belt right here is the belt that drives the supercharger from the crank. It takes just 80 horsepower just to turn the supercharger.
Oh, man.
Clearly you get that back out of the blower. On the front, you've actually got a false headlight right here. That's to feed cold air into the cold air intake for the supercharger.
Okay, nice.
I've got it about 3,800 miles on it is all. About 800 miles of those have been on the track. I run it out at Barber Motor Speedway for Chin track days.
Okay.
That's why my tires are chewed up as much as they are. But
okay.
Taking a 4,500 pound car with north of 700 horsepower around a momentum track,
okay.
That was designed for IndyCar and MotoGP motorcycles. It's definitely a tall task, but it's a blast. It handles a lot better than you figured it would, given its weight.
Okay. What you plan on doing? Anything else more to the car?
I want to keep it 100% factory, 100% stock, because I don't ever plan on getting rid of it. It's just one of those things. It stays kept in the garage. When it's clean like this, it's in the garage with the car cover on it. It's not my daily driver.
Okay.
But I do take it out on days like this. Doesn't see rain. I just have fun with it.
Okay.
It's got a couple 10-inch subs sitting in the trunk that are factory, which is pretty neat. No spare tire in this thing. Instead, they got you
and they put your battery in the back.
Battery in the back to kind of balance everything out, because the car is so heavy and there's so much weight up front.
Okay.
And the color code with this thing is red line. It's a pearlescent red line red, so it's a deep pearl red. It's
okay.
Gorgeous color, if you ask me. With the matte black hood or satin hood.
Okay. Yeah, we love that hood. That hood brings it out.
It's she's fun though.
Go ahead.
Car comes with 2 keys. A black key that unlocks only 500 horsepower. The red key allows you to unlock all 707 horsepower at the crank. Right here you can see I've got the engine gauge on, and it'll show you the horsepower that the engine's making at that point in time. And notice the gauge goes up to 750, and they claim it's 707 horsepower. So you can actually change the way the transmission shifts, the way the suspension sits, your engine horsepower, and your traction control all right here. You can go custom, make it whatever you would like it to be at. I usually just run it in track mode, which is the most aggressive setting, but you've even got a valet mode. So if somebody, if you're gonna valet the car, if you have to leave it someplace, it'll detune the car to, I think, about 200 horsepower. It'll start the car off in 3rd gear, and I believe it doesn't allow them to go like past 3,000 RPMs or something like that, so that way they don't burn up your tires. But this is pretty cool feature that the car's got. SRT performance pages.
Okay.
It'll give you all kinds of information. So here's the home screen. You can change pictures. You've got timers on here for lap timers, 0 to 60, quarter mile, 1/8 mile, braking distance from mile an hour, all that kind of stuff. All of your gauges on these 2 screens: oil temp, oil pressure, coolant, battery voltage, transmission temperature. Second gauge is your boost pressure, air fuel ratio, intake coolant temperature, and then down here you've got your G-forces. So to show you the load that your car is currently under, lateral G's, longitudinal G's, and it shows my peaks. Peak G-forces that I've hit, and those have all been hit at Barber Motor Speedway for Chin track days. and then this is the one I usually keep it on. It's the most fun. Show your mile an hour, the horsepower your engine's currently making, the torque it's currently making, what gear you're in, the boost pressure, and then here's a gauge for the horsepower.
Okay, that's nice.
So it's fun to watch when you're getting on it and see what horsepower you're creating.
Exactly.
But anything that you can see over here, you can set up right in front of you too.
Oh, okay. Good deal.
So it's pretty user friendly, and I do track it, so that's fun.
Okay. Nice.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, we appreciate you bringing this beauty out here and letting us know about it, and we appreciate you taking your time to bring it out here.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, anytime Chin Track Days is in running at Barber, you can come out and check me run with some of the other guys, but I run out at the track to keep myself from getting in trouble on the street.
That's right. That's the way to do it, on the track, not on the streets.
Exactly, but she's fun. It's not fuel efficient, but you can get it for that.
Most definitely.
Well, I appreciate your time.
What is up, family? This is your boy Ant, back on the scene again, doing that great things with Black Knight and doing great things with other cars enthusiasts. I hope y'all like the video or the vlog, whatever you call it, Cars and Coffee or whatever I'm posting, the car show. But that's what we do here on the channel over here at Black Knight. We post other cars, our cars, show them terrific things that people do to their cars and everything. So I hope y'all like it. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to share. And also don't forget to subscribe. And if you see that little gray button on the side, make sure you hit that little gray button. That lets you know notifications that when I post and everything. I also like to thank my subscribers already for the love and support. I really appreciate y'all love and support y'all showing on the channel. And also, if you're a new subscriber, like I said, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so